Hi, is the conclusion to this is a TV radio cassette which I've converted to colour by removing the CRT. That's the CRT, the back of it there, which I dismantled, and you got the rechargeable power supply, and I've got a rechargeable battery inside the back there, and I've fitted the internal aerial also. This is what it looked like before, and this is what it looks like now. If you see the previous video, which I'll put a link in the description, we'll tell you more about it. You see the buttons were missing previously, but I've managed to find some replacements here. And this is what the top looks like. The back of it was just completely dusty. It's obviously been sitting somewhere for a while. And this is what it looks like now, nice and clean. Switched it up. This is the TV. Obviously. And if you remember before, it was a CRT TV, obviously analog, and it's been shut down. So I obviously replaced the CRT with a colour screen. Let me show you the cassette. That's the cassette player, functioning fine. And then just turn the tape over. See, it was making a clicking noise before. Like I said, if you check the previous video, you'll see more about it. Leave a link in the description. Cassette's playing fine. And then just put onto the radio. As you can see here, working fine also. The Red Cross says it's struggling to get to some places because there's no power, but where Claire is in Bangkok. Okay, if I just flick it over to the TV, you'll see I've fitted a colour screen,
is clinically proven to work as fast,
and it can now view digital channels, whereas before it was analog, black and white, and you couldn't get the channels on it. But like I said, I've replaced the screen for a colour screen, miniature 5-inch colour screen, HD, you can see there. It's got the radio and other function as well on it, but I just use it as a TV. And also it works via the remote control, which I've also adjusted in the previous video. You can turn the TV over via remote control. Like you see there. Okay, just pop the camera in the stand so I can show you the back. Let me just show you here. This is the battery compartment, or was. I've got a battery built in, so this is just for storage for the remote control and the power cable. Let me just show you here when I plug the power lead in the back. Like I said, I've integrated the charger and the battery, 14 volts. I'll switch it on. You see the green light come on, which means it's charged basically, because I have charged this. And that's the gauge there. And let me just show you here. Just press this button here. It shows you how much battery life left. And this is what the battery looked like before I fitted it. It's 14 volts, 4.0 AH. And this is the LED battery power indicator, which I've now integrated here, as you can see. It's on the inside. Okay, so let me just speed this section up, because I'm just going to show you where the power cable and the battery and the remote, is stored. They're both stored inside here, and I've removed the springs for the battery. So this is no longer a battery panel. The battery is inside the cassette now, and the remote control is stored inside here, so it doesn't get lost, like so. And the battery lasts about, I've had it on for 4 hours, and it was perfectly fine. So with that, it's just an update like I said before. Thanks for watching once again, and please subscribe.